quite a long time, hasn't it? I've been doing this now for... Wait, no, it's... No, that's not how you do it at all, no. Whatever. Whatever the case is. Ladies and gentlemen, September 10th, 2012 is the day I created my YouTube channel. And as I said in the past, the reason this channel was created originally was I was in a metal band at the time. And my metal band, which disbanded in 2015, we created this YouTube channel as a way to perhaps release original music onto here to hopefully get more exposure because, we had a path in place to, do good in the music industry. Obviously that didn't turn out well, and they're like, okay, so what do we do with this channel then? You can have it, Chris. Everybody that personally knew me calls me Chris. But just for the record, if you don't personally know me, my name's Christian. I prefer that, honestly. Anyways, so I simply said, okay, it's mine. I don't see myself posting any content, but hey, I have a YouTube channel, I guess. So if anything comes to mind, I'll do something. Lo and behold, here I am. Here I am 10 years later. And say, I posted a little bit of content at least once in those 10 years. Thank you guys so much for being supportive. I'm trying my best to put it in the best of words as I can because this is unbelievable. I didn't think I'd be doing this for 10 years. I thought maybe I'd post some content for at least a couple of years on a part-time basis and then just say, okay, I'm going to do something else now. But yet here I am. Granted, I am still trying to do something else these days. But I am so proud of myself. I'm so proud of you guys. And I thought for the longest time, okay, my 10-year anniversary is coming up, September 10th, 2022. So what am I going to do for that? Maybe it's time I brought back something I haven't done in a long time. And that is a top 10. Except this top 10 was created by me for my personal views. People have always said what has been my favorite videos, what's been my favorite thing to do. So I decided this is a top 10 video of my favorite things about this YouTube channel over the course of the last 10 years. So what shall I do for this, huh? I just shaved. I don't have a beard anymore. So, wow. Over the years, I've done a lot of things. I've done Sid's videos. I've done podcasts. I've done vlogs. I've confronted YouTubers. I've been bald. I had long hair. I had a mohawk. I've been blonde. And now I got whatever the hell this is. I'm still trying to figure that out. Shame I didn't come up with a better hairstyle for my 10-year anniversary. But you know what? It's okay. It ain't about looking better than you did before. It's just about, being proud and having a good time. And that's what I'm here to do. I've attended so many wrestling events. I've vlogged it. I've posted it. Been on many vacations. Met a lot of great people. If it hadn't been for my YouTube channel, there's a lot of people in my life right now I would never have met. So I cannot thank you guys enough for being part of my life and helping me achieve all these things. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Number 10 has been Q&A videos. I've not done a Q&A video in a while. Actually, as a matter of fact, it was May the last time I did that. And then before that, actually, it was years ago. But doing Q&A videos, especially in 2016, it was always fun because, I decided to do Q&A videos like on a monthly basis in 2016 because I wanted to do that as a way for you guys to ask questions about me and get to know me more. And it was amazing to be able to do that. Number 9 favorite thing about my YouTube channel, it's not a video. It's happened on several videos. It's been funny from the fans' perspective, but from my perspective, I'm always on the end of this. Bickering with Mama Maracle. Mama Maracle, without a doubt, was, aside from me, the most legendary person who's ever stepped foot into my channel. Everybody loves Mama Miracle. She's smart, she's funny, she's entertaining, she likes to have a good time. She's been the best mother I could ever ask for, aside from my birth mom, who's in Vancouver. Love you. But the fact that she actually got to be a part of my YouTube channel and join me on vlogs, whether I'm going to a wrestling event or whether I'm pranking her. I remember when I pranked her in 2019 a lot, then I got kicked out of the house, and okay, maybe that was not so good after all. But regardless, bickering with Mama Miracle has been funny because everyone has been enjoying our fights, whether it was like being angry that she forgot the darts for Bailey's entrance. You still forgot the darts for Bailey's entrance! Okay, she's not even here, but I know you guys miss her. But I will let you guys know she's doing great. She's doing excellent. And number 8. What's been number 8 on my favorite things to do on this channel? Skits. Okay, I've not exactly done a skit in a while. And by skit, I'm not talking about Hunter Bane. That's something else entirely different but skits. When I mean that, I mean, aside from the times where I'm doing Sins videos and podcasts, there was a couple other videos I've done. Whether it was, pretending I was in a WWE job interview. I'm not kidding. When I did that, I just came up with random things on the spot. I didn't write anything down. I didn't write any scripts or anything. I just sat down in a corner, turned the camera on, pretended I was in an interview, and had to ask myself, okay, what are some things that would be funny, but at the same time would not get you hired by WWE? And then that video happened. I should maybe make a sequel one day. That'd be awesome. I've done a lot of other things. I did WWE songs in real life. Like, back in 2017, like, videos I watched, I've seen people do, Disney songs in real life, or this song in real life. And I just thought they were entertaining because you're incorporating lyrics from songs into your everyday conversations. And so I performed that on my own. Number 7. The Optimistic Awards. I might need a suit and tie for this one. I'm just kidding. No, I don't. Doing the Optimistic Awards is one of the coolest things I've done. I started it in 2016 because, in 2016 I did pretty much everything for the first time. And when I did that, excuse me, let me adjust this. When I did the Optimistic Awards show in 2016, I decided to dress up, pretend I was on an actual award show, wear a suit and tie, and present awards what was the best, videos I've done on my YouTube channel over that entire year. And it was fun. It was entertaining, so I decided to bring that back for 2017, and then that just kept on going. So literally ever since 2016, December 1st has hosted the Optimistic Awards show. And will continue again this year, December 1st, 2022, the 7th annual Optimistic Awards show. 7th? Oh my god. In 2019, I created the Optimistic Hall of Fame, where I wanted to, it's like a version of the WWE Hall of Fame, or any sort of Hall of Fame, because, I want to honor people who embodied the rights of being optimistic. Everyone who's been optimistic and shown a lot of promise over the course of that year, I induct them. I've had headliners from the Losers Lounge to Long Night Josh to Mason Kentish, and now this year's headliner is Gavin Orlandi. I cannot wait to hear his story. Trust me, he's got a big story. Number 6. What's my number 6? We're almost in the top 5. My number 6 favorite thing to do? Vlogging. Vlogging things. I may not be doing much of vlogs anymore. I'll do the occasional vlog when I feel like it's right. But when I look back at the things I did in 2016 up to like 2021, it was so crazy. It was awesome. And I made so many memories, and to be able to actually go back and watch it, like a lot of YouTubers, they don't watch their content. I don't watch a lot of my content either, but the things I like to go back on are the vlogs, whether it's vlogs for WrestleMania week, or another wrestling show, or a trip to Orlando, Dallas, Virginia, all of it. You see, I did not vlog when I was on vacation throughout this summer because these were personal vacations I needed. Orlando. I went back to Orlando this year, and I was in Virginia again. Also, I was in Virginia twice this summer, and I had a lot of other things going on. All right, folks, it's the top 5. That's 10. Top 5 My favorite things about this YouTube channel. What the hell could it be? Collaborations. Collaborations. Um, Over the course of actually not 5, I've not collaborated with anybody in a while, so I'm just going to say 2, 3 years. I've collaborated with a lot of well-known wrestling YouTubers, whether it was for a video on my end or a video on their end. And also collaborations with my Losers Lounge and any guests we have on our podcast. That's always been great. My favorite collaborations have been the Sinfinity War videos because, well, the fact that I get to, write my scripts, but also message anyone who I invited to be part of it to say, you can put your own little take on this. I've collaborated with a lot of people. Brian Zane has been one of my favorites. Brandon Does Everything. Brandon Hodge. There's a lot of others too. Cultaholic. Wrestle Talk. WrestleLamia. Plana Productions. And of course, Grimm's Toy Show. Yep. Grimm. Love you, bro. That's number 5. Number 4, the Losers Lounge podcast. In 2017, actually 2016, I created what I called the Maracle Seating podcast, where I was just sitting down and talking about shit. That's why I called it Miracle Seating. And that didn't always turn out good. But I had occasional guests, whether it was my bro Connor Riley, Lana Josh, FGC, and then these guys, Heel Balor and Reister Ryan and Flair Section. And then all of a sudden, we just started hanging out more, talking more wrestling, having a great time. Then we decided to recreate it, a new thing, and we called it the Losers Lounge podcast, where all of us were co-hosts. And that started in 2018, still goes on today. It was a podcast released yesterday. We're almost at our 100th episode, too. And I know that you haven't seen Kelsey in years. She's moved on, by the way, just to let you guys know. You might never see her again on the podcast, but we love her from the bottom of our heart, on the left side, not the right side. Reister Ryan, he's been taking a lot of time off because of personal life issues, or he needs to focus on a lot of things going on his way. But we hope to have him back at some point. Connor Riley, he'll still make the occasional appearance. But yeah, it's mostly been myself and Heel Balor, Willie, recently. But that's okay. We are open to having more new guests on our channel as well for the podcast, because I think that'd be a great expansion. All right, number 3. Cinema Sins 2 expansion. Whoa! Why is that not number 1? It's number 1 for a lot of people because it's literally the heart and soul of my channel. The Sins videos, most known from Cinema Sins, which I created an expansion, a spin-off, literally called Expansion, and now that became known as mostly the Wrestling Sins. And whether it was WWE, Ring of Honor, TNA, New Japan before they copyright struck me, and AEW before they had their copyright issues. Although I'd like to go back to AEW Sins, maybe one day, if, perhaps they're not going overboard on their abuse of copyright. I'd like to. I still have those videos that I took down. They're still completed. So in case I feel like I want to give it another go, I can just re-release those and start up the other ones. But until then, I'll keep you guys posted on that. But doing the Sins videos is what got almost everyone together in my empire, because whether it was 2016, which is where a lot of people first started, 2017, and then the years go on, yeah. A lot of people found me through these Sins videos, and they were just so entertaining, they enjoyed it. These days, it's last year's motto, but I still do them because I like to do them, because I like to have fun. There's still a lot to cover, because I want to see if I can complete the entire WWE pay-per-view library before I retire. If that's the case, I'm halfway there, but I still have a lot to go. I've been doing this for years, and I'm only halfway there. So something tells me I'm going to be sticking around just a little while longer. Number 2. This is important to me. It started off as controversial, and people didn't really like it at first. But then as time went on, they let me go ahead and do it. They understood it. Some people still don't get it, though. The story of Hunter Bane. Hunter Bane, for those who don't know, was a dark side character I created because I feel like everyone has a half of their soul. And it started off as like a terrible Sting-looking persona back in 2016, and then upgraded to a camouflage mask with a deep Darth Vader-like voice. But I feel like, everyone inside us has an inner darkness that takes the form and shape of something dark entirely. And so when I look at that, I just like feel like it's a way for people to deal with their anger and their depression and their anxiety by knowing that sometimes the thing you fear the most is yourself. And I decided to upgrade that as time went on. In 2019, when I shot Infinity War 2, I shot a post-credit scene that I had hidden for over a month and told nobody about my dark side returning and killing Long Neck Josh. And shooting his death scene was still one of the coolest things I did. And that all led up to the movie I made, Fate of the Sins, which I released literally just as the pandemic was about to begin in March of 2020. Fate of the Sins was so good. And I enjoyed making that movie. And I want to let you guys know, yes, I confirmed this on social media. There will be a sequel. It's going to be titled Destiny of the Sins. It stars myself, back as myself, and of course as Hunter Bane. And the main focus, the lead star of this whole thing, is actually going to be Long Neck Josh. His character is going to be the lead focus, like mine was the lead focus in Fate of the Sins. This time, while it's both of our stories, I want to have a lot of this focused on him. That's why I have plans for a couple other things that I'm not going to confirm right now until I know I get things going. But I have a few other inspiring ideas in store that'll be involved in the build-up to Destiny of the Sins. Without a doubt, I have a lot of screenplays in development for how this could work out. I love it all. I'm excited. And I cannot wait to hopefully one day be able to film this movie and share it with you guys, because this is going to be without a doubt my most important yet. Don't expect it anytime soon, though. Maybe a number of years. In the meantime, we got to have fun. And speaking of having fun, what's my number one favorite thing that I've done on this channel? I'm not going to tell you. They will.
Christian Maracle, 10 years on YouTube. Oh man, that is a big achievement. I want to say congratulations.
To take this time and congratulating Christian Maracle on 10 years. Dude, that is insane.
I just want to say congratulations on 10 years. I just want to say I really appreciate all your perseverance and all your dedication to the channel. You've been part of my childhood, basically. I've been watching you for years, and I really appreciate all that you do. Congratulations, brother.
Hey Christian, just wanted to post this little video congratulating you on 10 years on YouTube. From another person who's been on YouTube 10 years, that's a long time. But yeah, I just want to congratulate you.
Hey Christian, I want to congratulate you on 10 years on YouTube, man. It's been crazy, man.
Hey Christian, I would like to say thank you for 10 years.
Congratulations, 10 years YouTube. Man, I'm proud of everyone who achieved something like this.
It's been 10 years, amazing times. These are confetti, fireworks. Amazing. I know that probably look weird.
Hello Christian, congratulations on 10 years as a YouTuber. That is a huge accomplishment and a huge feat that many people have accomplished, and finally you have. And here you are, and you're doing a fantastic job at everything that you do, and we appreciate everything that you've done for us, especially me.
I wanted to congratulate you on your 10-year anniversary on your YouTube channel. Good luck.
But congratulations on reaching 10 years on YouTube. 10 years on YouTube. That is absolutely nuts, bro.
to officially congratulate you on 10 years on YouTube.
Hey Christian, it's me, Josh Lambert, or as some people from your audience might know me as AJ. I just want to say congratulations on 10 years. That's incredible. You've made us all laugh very hard. You've entertained us very thoroughly. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, man.
10 years? Fuck. 10 years on YouTube. Wow, it's definitely a long time of just one channel.
You do it, you do you, and it's absolutely celebrating for me to see someone else seeing mistakes of WWE, botches, copyright infringements, or my favorite line of them all, who gives a shit about Hulu? Thank you very much, greetings from Germany.
And I clicked on it because I was like, Sins, how is he sending the pay-per-views? And lo and behold, I liked it, I enjoyed it, I clicked subscribe the minute I saw. I hope you're doing well. Take care. I love you. And stay blessed.
It's been 6 years now, I believe. Yep, 6 years we've known each other. Obviously, you were suffering some issues in April 2016, and obviously I saw one of your videos and I messaged you on a Google Hangouts back in the day. I was a bit annoying because I was only 10. I was an annoying little kid, but I was a big fan of your videos, so I wanted to see if you were okay and all that. And since then we've become the best friends and obviously got to know each other. We play a lot of GTA together and all that, and you know, you helped me through hard times.
Taking a page out of your book. Always think optimistically.
The first time I discovered Christian Maracle was actually in 2016, but the Royal Rumble since. That video was so amazing, and I've been inspired by your content since. Keep being you. I love your content. You're such an amazing YouTuber, and I'll always stay optimistic. Take care. Today's your day, dude.
Man, you have been a big influence on me. I love your channel so much, man. Especially for another 10 years on YouTube. You know, I love your content, man. Love all the sins you do. You are really funny. You're entertaining. And, yeah. Love you, man.
Then I saw in the suggestion box everything wrong with December to Dismember 2006. And ever since that video, I became a fan of you. And you made such an influence on my life. Not just mine, but everyone in the Optimistic Empire.
But I remember watching you when I was 19 to 20. And I just stumbled upon your YouTube channel like 9 years ago, 10 years ago-ish. And I've been hooked ever since. I am grateful that I got to meet you 2 times, once in Toronto and once in Buffalo. Think optimistically.
How I met Christian, first I'll tell you how he influenced me. You have influenced me in many different ways. You have taught me to be patient. You have taught me to basically think for myself. You taught me, and you basically influenced me to be a bigger and better person, you know. That's why I appreciate people like you, people like out there in the world who do that kind of stuff. That's a great person right there. We've been friends for many, many years. I remember meeting you in 2017. I didn't know who you were, no joke. I gotta thank my other fellow loser, Connor, for introducing me to you. And I remember I'm just sitting on Skype and chilling out with you and Kelsey and Connor and Double R, and I think somebody else with us. And I remember, you know, when Connor mentioning, or you mentioning Brushing the podcast, the rest is history, basically, and our friendship evolved from there. We had an hour-long Skype call. Really fun. We got to connect, become better friends and closer as brothers and all that kind of stuff. And of course, it evolved the way it is today. And that's a very, very close-knit, tight friendship. And I want to thank you, Christian, for everything that you've done for me. I want to thank you for everything you've done for me. And you know, you're a great friend. And I'm glad to call you my brother, my loser. You know, I'm never gonna stray away from you, and you know, and you have a lot of influence out there on many people out there, and you're a great person. Always remember that. Always remember to stay true to yourself, and never give up and keep chasing your dreams. And in closing, I just want to thank you for all the years of friendship, and brotherhood, and many more times together in the future. And we're losers till the end of the day. And I love you very much, Christian. And thank you all for your time. Congratulations one more time for 10 years, Chris. Much love.
10 years. 10 years is a whole decade. That is a really long time. That's half of my life. I'm only 20. That means you started your YouTube channel when I was 10 years old. 4 years after you started your YouTube channel, we Skyped for the first time. The rest is history. 10 years. That's an incredible accomplishment. And I am so proud of you. All you've done, your hard work. And I'm so proud to be able to call you my brother, Christian. Here's to 10 more years on YouTube.
Thank you. Thank you all for 10 years. These last 10 years have allowed me to be able to share my creativity, create art to speak to the world, be like my Auntie Iana. I miss you. So I love you guys very much. I thank you all very much. And I'm fucking out of here!